You are in my way. It cannot come to this. Gods, I will redeem myself. I am returned. By their dark grace, I am the first prophet. Others will hear their whispers. I must awaken them. My loyal followers, the gods call us to service. Sacrifices must be made. We shall restore our sanctum to glory. Aranthor needs us, yearns for our salvation. The living gods have failed you, and failed others as well. The living gods must fall. The dead gods will ascend. I will slaughter any who stand in my way. Their darkest desires are mine to wield. So many secrets, so many possibilities. I will have my vengeance and deliver the dead gods theirs. Your faith in me is not misplaced. I hear your whispers and obey. I will guide your ascension. Our holy sanctum shall thrive according to my designs. My choices will shape Aranthor's future. I will not fail. All that is required of you is everything.
Hello everyone, my name is Michał Cieczko, but I'm known better as Venris from Total War Warhammer modding community. I'm also a creator of Evil Gingerbread studio that is making our first game. Whispers of the EYELESS is being developed by the team behind the largest, most subscribed overhaul mods for the Total War Warhammer series, SFO Grimhammer. This is our team's first opportunity to create a game that is entirely our own. Whispers is set in a unique dark fantasy world and takes place within and beneath Aranthor, humanity's greatest city. Aranthor itself is inspired by 17th century Poland, my country. The architecture, fashion, and many of the cultural elements of the city districts are rooted in the Polish history. Whispers of the EYELESS is a strategy RPG game inspired by some of our favorite games: Loop Hero, Darkest Dungeon, and Children of Morta. But Whispers is really much different than just a new take on one of those games. The fusion of the design elements present in our games is original and unlike anything you've had the opportunity to play before. Our game revolves around the gods, both dead and the living. Each embodies emotions or behaviors inherent to humankind. Their influence can be felt subtly through adopted behaviors and viewpoints, or more directly through physical or mental changes. Wrath, desire, and madness are your allies, but valor, purity, and knowledge will be seeking to destroy what you try to rebuild.
Hey there, my name is Kyle Casper, co-director at Evil Gingerbread Studio. I've worked with Michał for 7 years now, as I am the lead of the SFO writing team. You, playing as the Prophet, have quite the task ahead of you. Aranthor is a large, powerful city, ruled and overseen by the servants of the living gods. The Prophet serves the dead gods, those who saved him and led him through the darkness of the eclipsed world to Aranthor. The dead gods have tasked their Prophet with guiding their ascension to power by overtaking the city, a daunting undertaking. It all starts in the Sanctum. The Prophet arrives in the Sanctum a few minutes after the game begins, along with his first few loyal cultists. The Sanctum has been neglected for quite some time and will need to be restored. The limited resources available to you will not be enough. Fortunately, there is an abundance of resources above you in Aranthor.
You will conclude each day by leaving the safety of your sanctum and traveling to Aranthor in the search of the said resources. in a pillar of the gameplay that we call Tales of Aranto. First, you must select which district you want to travel to. Each district has different primary resources available to recover, as well as its own unique enemies, mechanics, and tale structure. As you progress through the tale, the dead gods will offer their prophet's blessing, if he deems worthy, of course. Each small node that you have on the tale map represents an event. Through these events, Prophet will gather the crucial resources needed to further develop the Sanctum and the cult. Naturally, in order to keep those resources and the spoils, you need to successfully exit the tale.
Management of your Sanctum is the second pillar of gameplay. You must manage not only the basic resources necessary to build and improve your Sanctum, but also less tangible assets, such as the Awakened in Aranthor, and the whispers that they unknowingly gather for you. Within the Sanctum, you will also oversee the faith and needs of your cultists, and of course, monitor the cult's notoriety. Those who have been awakened will subconsciously hear the voices of the dead gods, though they will not comprehend their origin. As the awakened embrace their instincts in alignment with the tenets of the dead gods, whispers will be collected. This enigmatic resource can be utilized in the Sanctum to execute sacrifices, and must be stockpiled for other purposes the dead gods have not authorized us to share with you.
The final pillar of gameplay in Whispers of the EYELESS is our quest systems, revelations, and reckonings. With each of your triumph, the dead gods' insight in Aranthor will grow. Once they have gained sufficient insight, the revelation will be shared with the Prophet. Revelations are where the story of the campaign unfolds. They are told through the interactive cutscenes and provide the Prophet with many choices to make along the way. Some decisions will have small consequences, while others will be much more impactful. Reckonings are much shorter affairs and typically take about a minute to complete. The decisions you make in Revelations and Reckonings will impact not only future quests and opportunities, but also the other pillars of gameplay as well.
So, why Kickstarter? Actually, we've been here before. A little over a year ago, in fact, we launched a campaign on Kickstarter to raise funds to bring our vision to life.
We did not succeed.
And we learned some valuable lessons. Most important of those lessons was that we needed to show more of our vision. Whispers of the EYELESS is a very unique game, and trying to simply tell someone about it is challenging. That is why we have spent the past year, with the generous help from our patrons on Patreon, working as much as we are able, sometimes part-time, sometimes overtime, to create our demo. In doing so, we have finalized the core design of the game. We have completed the foundations upon which the campaign will be built. Our team's vision, finally, can be shown. We are so excited to push forward to early access, and that is where Kickstarter comes in. The rewards we have on offer allow you to increase the influence you can have on the development of Whispers of the EYELESS. With your help, we will reach early access and deliver a game that is enjoyable, unique, replayable, and worth the price of admission.
We have a lot of experience working with our community and taking their valuable feedback into consideration. We want to create a game where everyone can find something from themselves, from great story, resource management, to RPG elements, with systems where you can decide on what you want to focus on.
We wanted to have a game that looks and feels unique. Everything is hand-painted, with coloring and small touches, bringing different parts of the lore to life, as well as representing the dead gods themselves. And we wanted our game to feel like the stories we love, so our prophet is fully voiced. He will be your companion as you shape and choose how the story unfolds.
There's still much work to be done, but we look forward to making this journey with you. We want to create a game for you, but also with you, especially with you. That's why we are focusing so much to making all of the Kickstarter rewards to influence the gameplay of as much as possible, because this will be shaping up the final shape of Whispers of the EYELESS. Keep an eye on our socials and also Kickstarter page, because there we'll be posting updates regarding the campaign, actual state of the game, and the future plans.
Listen, obey, ascend.
For the dead gods.